Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Pepper,
And I'm Abby.
and in today's last call, we'll be giving our Chippi ratings on the Quacks of Quedlinburg.
Mm-hmm.
So first up, we have core mechanisms.
Mm-hmm.
What
did you give it?
I gave it a 10 out of 10.
Oh, you gave it a 10.
I really love press your luck and bag building, especially pulling that. There's nothing like the thrill of pulling a chip out of your bag, hoping that it's not the 3 white chip.
Yeah. Do you want to remind me of that? Anyway,
when I usually think of the game, I'm like, oh, it's the one where you pull chips out of the bag and put them on the board. Pretty simple, but it's actually, when I was thinking about it, a lot to the game. You got that, you've got your money, which you get the amount of money depending on how far you got, and you have the cards even. You get a card each round. That's a nice little extra thing added to the game. And you even have rat tails as well, which are kind of a catch-up mechanism. I think is pretty cool.
yeah, I guess for me, I gave it a 7.
Oh,
My big thing is that there's so many different options.
yeah.
Like for me, it's so hard to keep them like straight on what they all do, and like all the different colors have like different options. So you sort of have to like relearn some of them. So that's why I gave it a little less.
Yeah, that kind of helps it that there's so many options, but it
Yeah.
also can
It's-
hurt it
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
remember
Yeah.
what things do.
Okay, so
So, for history, I've probably played this at least 10 times.
yeah, I gave it a 10. I've played it many times, even when I stole it from Zach and Kayla, and I played it quite a bit with my roommates. So and they loved it as well. Okay, so then we have
Investment. So like setup time.
yeah.
Setup can be tough choosing since there are so many options.
Yeah, so many options, and there's a lot of components to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I gave that a 7 for me. So it does take some time.
Yeah, I guess so, but I gave it a 9 actually.
Oh.
I actually like setting it up,
Yeah.
picking the ingredients to use, even though can be hard because there are so many.
Yeah,
But it is kind of fun for me to think, oh, what do I want to use this game? And I think replayability is a factor there too. There's just
yeah.
endless replayability with all of the ingredients. So the presentation. What did you think of the presentation?
I gave it a 9. I really love the theme, and it all works really well with each other. I ended up giving it a 9. I don't know if this counts in this category, but like the only thing with it is like the original tokens or chips are like cardboard. So
yeah.
like they start getting kind of
Yeah, after how much we play it, they start to wear off.
Yeah,
after a while.
and then Zach got the nice hard ones, and you're like,
Yeah, I can't ignore the upgraded bits we got.
yeah, the upgraded that makes it way better.
It may not be fair to factor that in, but I have to. So
Yeah.
that brings it up to a 9 as well for me.
Okay.
What is your preference for this game?
Oh, I gave it a 8, where it's sort of like heavy thinking, but not too heavy thinking.
Yeah.
And I feel like with Quacks is you sort of want to pick that game if you're feeling sort of lucky.
Yeah.
that's what I always think about that. Like, do I feel lucky to play it? Yeah, so that's what I gave it. How about you?
I gave it a 10
Yeah,
out of 10. I guess I feel lucky a lot.
Yeah.
just the options and the thrill of the press your luck aspect. And the upgraded bits as well kind of help it.
Upgraded bits.
It's one
Pretty
that
good.
I will probably be up to play any time, I think. It Factor. I gave this another 10,
No, why?
which is kind of a lot of the same stuff that we've been talking about, the upgraded bits and yeah, like you said, the theme. Everything seems to tie together
Yeah,
really
and I
nicely.
feel like Quacks is pretty original with its theme. With the whole like drawing out a bag and then the whole game mechanic, I thought was pretty original. So I ended up giving that a 9 with that. So,
So, overall rating,
what did you give it? I was
pretty high. It ended up being a 9.6.
Oh, I was sort of harsh on it. So but my average was an 8.1.
That's still a pretty
it's
good.
still up there.
Still pretty high.
Still pretty high.
Yeah, this is definitely probably top 10 all time for myself.
Yeah, it is. Up there as well for me too.
Well, thank you for watching. Do you have any questions about the game, or even your own rating of the game? You can leave that in a comment below. And keep on nibbling.